Shine like gold.
The Abu Dhabi Desert Challenge is one of the toughest and most prestigious cross-country rally races in the world.
Shine like gold.
112 competitors from 28 countries race cars, buggies, bikes, and quads across 1,300 kilometers in intense heat that pushes both man and machine to their limits. One team that had already been tested in the lead-up to the race were the father and son pairing from coconut racing.
Probably only about 6 months ago made up my mind not to race because I broke my back in Dakar and it hasn't repaired after 3 years, so I thought I'd hand the keys over to the young fella, let him have a go.
It's certainly been an adventure, yeah, very steep learning curve. Having never done any sand dunes ever before, I had to learn a lot very quickly.
As well as the skill of the driver, a key part to any team's success are the mechanics, who have to make sure the vehicle is race-ready for each of the 5 stages.
Our mechanic's role here is to service a car each night when it's coming in from the stages. So that's basically check and inspect everything, and if the guys have had any problems with anything on the day, to rectify that for the next day. We'll check and inspect all the tyres, brakes, all the suspension components, shock absorbers to make sure they're not leaking or there's any fluid leaks with the engine. Replace the air filters each night so it's got clean air. Replenish their liquids for tomorrow and also do the fuel load for tomorrow. So each night we calculate how much fuel we need and make sure we've got like 250 litres in the tank for the next day. A normal night, you can probably get through a vehicle like this in probably 4 hours with 2 guys, but then if you have problems, sometimes we do all-nighters.
Today, Luke and them got bogged on one area and they used reverse gear. Reverse is blown completely. And then when they were idling out coming back, part of the gear is picked up, jammed and broken a case on the gearbox. It's his second race, cross-country race, so he was thrown in the deep end a bit, but that's motorsport.
We have a debrief and run through everything, even if it's from how the brakes were for the day, the clutch, the handling, any squeaks or big bang noises coming from anything. So they give a lot of feedback to our overnight report. A lot of the cars have the reliability, but you need a good run over the 5 days.
Oh, it's been an awesome amount of experience. I think coming and doing the hardest sand dunes in the world is the quickest way to get good at them.
He's done me proud, did really well. So yeah, he's got a big future in the sport ahead of him.
Shine like gold.